Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Yeah, 50, wait. Coming to the waste, don't travel. Waste, don't travel. Fox trot. Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57. All day.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money, because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start, both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now and start playing like the team they want to be.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
We own them.
To throw again, Fields. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield.
All day, dog.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Good opening quarter for him. Remember, he had the sack earlier. Now a tackle for loss, another tackle for loss.
He's really making it tough on the play call, though, isn't he? Because it's one thing to try and adjust when a guy is disrupting your running game. But when he's messing up your passing game as well, they may have to devote at least a second guy to him to try and keep him away from their plays.
The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10.
57's the Mike. 57's the Mike. Pick it up, guys. Pick up. 57. Mike, ready, go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's letting it fly for Cook, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A gain of 10, 1st down, Arizona. Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. To throw on 2nd down. Fields. He's got it to Williams. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. On 3rd down, here's Bell. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So they went a little cautious there on 3rd and long.
Man, nothing wrong with that. Remember, they're playing with a lead right now. So getting a 1st down, yes, that would be great. But even more importantly, take care of the football. No turnovers, no big plays for the other team, and keep the clock moving.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talking about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Now the first carry for Bryce Love. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's go now, let's go now, let's go now. Exit. 18 Gator.
Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want me.
H3, 2, 18. Ready.
On second down, Love.
It's run, baby, it's run.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile.
Check Mike 57, Mike 57. Alpha. 57 to Mike, 57 to Mike.
Looking to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, L.A. Michael Gallup. His first touchdown of the new season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 13-7. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. This will be fielded at the 6. And it'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they load him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll make it a second down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Looking to throw. Fields. Johnson with a burst. A first down and more. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a reception, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On third down, it's Bell. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
2nd and 10. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Switch. Nice 57. Let's go.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Fields. It's Williams on the catch. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. This quarterback now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10. From the gun, Fields. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Now a draw play. This is Bell. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Now Brown. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Love here. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Check Mike 57. Mike 57. Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play that tight deep. Don't let him breathe. Go.
2nd and 5. Being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down. 8 yards that time. Able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
It's been a long day for you.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike.
Man out, man out, man out.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And diving catch. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Flushed out right. Launching one. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
You better be ready. Go. Slam. 80 weapon. Go.
Shotgun handoff now for Love. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fields. And the catch made by Johnson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Keyshawn Johnson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cardinals are able to show off their quick strike ability. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Mike's 57's right. Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Blue dart porkers.
On first down, here's Love. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Let's go.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
Mike 57. Hey, watch the screen.
Here's 2nd and 8. And that would be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back. In pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
And we'll third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on third down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
Fielded at the 20. That'll go as a 39-yard punt. Give him 9 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Final 24 seconds of the first half as they come up here 1st and 10. Caught here by Bell. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll be a 2nd down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Bell, and he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Looking to throw. Fields. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense.
Every time is a set. Come on, fellas.
So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a really, I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
50 seconds to Mike. 50 seconds to Mike. He can't hang. Ready to go.
Back to throw now on first down. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. On second down now, it's Henderson. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
Get that quarterback.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
Alpha. Hey, check Mike 57.
They'll set up a throw. Launching one for Henderson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at about the 31. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Or has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell.
You ain't going nowhere.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
And an alley to run He's got the first down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Their mobile quarterback with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Cardinals turning that interception into a touchdown. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Let's go. Let's do this.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Motion, motion.
57. Mike, 57.
Watch the curve.
Second and 9 now. And now here is another interception. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Johnson the intended target, but it's going to be second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
You better bring.
Throwing again. Fields. Well, this is caught by Williams. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Ball at a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
Let's go. Mike's 57. 57's Mike. Get in the weight, Charlie. Get in the weight room.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
Come to our world. We want it. Ready?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jordan Hicks.
Sack, baby.
Excellent job on that play. A big loss. 18 yards. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. On 3rd and 2, Fields. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Call it a loss of 12 that time. And it's fourth down. Here's Ryan Quigley now. And he puts a little something extra into this one. By far his best of the night. With it is Brown. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Watch the screen. Go. By 7, let's go. 57's Mike. Check.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
Let's go, baby. Return over. Let's get that ball. Hot.
He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A huge play that time for the Rams. 51 yards. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations. Because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. They'll run with Love, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Watch the run.
They'll drop to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now, that turnover might just about do it here. 4th quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
You're exactly right. They played smart, couple of 1st downs, and this one should just about be over.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, Fields. Looking for Fitzgerald, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, the interception.
That's going to be caught by Samuel, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
2nd and 4. Buying time to his left. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Bryce Love, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
It got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Big Ed, screen.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. From the gun, Fields. It's complete to Williams. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead. Confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. The strategy would tell you, run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. A good lane to run there for Bell as he'll get about 7 on 1st down. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Again, it's Bell. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona 1st. Now, after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. On 2nd down, it's Bell. And an alley to run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That goes for 14 yards. 1st down, Cardinals. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. They'll go again with Bell. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. On 3rd down, Bell. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for the Cardinals, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for L.A., they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL